What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Anytime you see me in a video with a newer model, you already know what's coming. After I had released the sexy dash mount for the legacy models, which was the Model 3 and Y, you guys flooded my DMs, sent me a bunch of emails, DMs, and even a comment section. You guys wanted me to make a prototype for the Highland and Juniper. Anytime I have to get my hands on one of these models, I do have to rent it out, and usually I rent it out for like an entire week. That's out of my own money just for me to make a prototype for all of you guys. So go ahead and do me a favor, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into the video. Now, just for context, I've already removed the side panel, and as you all could see, I've already routed the cable on the side here. So I'm not gonna do a clean install this time just because I don't want to take pieces apart. Again, that's not my car. I'm gonna leave a link down below to Enhance Auto. They did a great job filming and showing you how to do a clean install. You know, just wanted to highlight that. All right, so we're now sitting in the car. For this mount, I went ahead and created 3 versions. I do want you guys to pay attention so you know which version is gonna fit you the best. This is obviously the sexy dash. This is all 3 mounts right next to each other. Y'all could see the height difference. So this is how they come out of the printer. We have also this on the side here. So sometimes it makes it hard to place the inserted cap into that groove here. That's not a big issue, but this is the mount straight out of the printer. Let me know, what do you guys think about the quality on this thing? I think it looks pretty good. So now this is gonna be the cable channeling. I'm gonna show you how to route a cable properly, but I just wanted to showcase the prototype real quick. Now let's get into the car and then I'll show you guys how all 3 of them look. This is the cord that Enhance provided, and that's gonna be for all 3 of them. You're gonna route it underneath here, and then you could start either from the back or from the front. I like to start from the front because I feel like it's easier. So we're gonna tuck it inside like this. Have to push it in just a little bit, then wiggle the cable, and it's already in. So once that's in, and then you can work on fitting the cable into the groove. So I'll do kind of the same thing like this, you see, and it's going in, and I only have to push it in sort of like this, and that's fully in. There you go, sitting inside properly, and it took me less than 30 seconds. As you all could see, I'm able to still pull the cable and nothing is really in the way. I'm gonna find me a good viewing angle. I'm gonna pull up a little bit. So install overall, it should take you less than a minute. I promise. It's very easy. Let me show you guys the clearance. So this is how it's sitting. No weird gap. It's a perfect clearance, and that's very sturdy on there. I have to put some force to try to move it from side to side, but that's very sturdy. This shouldn't even be showing because this is going to be hidden, sort of like this. But again, I'm not gonna remove and do all of that because this is not my car. I want to be respectful, but again, if you installed it correctly, everything should be hidden. I'm gonna show you the viewing angle for all three of them. I just wanted to show you like how it sits in the dash and everything. All right guys, so this is the first mount. So for the first option, which is the lowest mount, I'm gonna call it the lower mount. Pretty much the lower mount, it's best for tall drivers. So if you are 6'2" and above, I would recommend getting the lower mount, although it does block the airflow, as you all could see. But again, in comparison to the original mount that Hansshow provide, it's way better. I mean, no double-sided tape. You don't have to worry about leaving your sexy dash out in the sun because it's not gonna fail. So it's a great alternative option for those who are very tall but they want a better mount system. So this mount, this is the one I would recommend for all my tall drivers. And again, I'm 5'11", so this is my exact POV, and as you all could see, not restricted at all, and I can see everything. If it was not because it's blocking the airflow, man, I would rather keep that mount instead because this provides the best POV. But this is for the first mount, which is the lowest mount. And now we are on to mount number 2. Now, mount number 2, which what I call the medium mount, this mount, it would best fit all my average drivers. So if you are 5'11" or under, then this mount would be the best fit for you. And this is my exact POV. Sometimes the steering wheel gets in the way just a little bit, kind of like that, but I can still see all the information on the screen, so it doesn't really interfere with anything. But again, for the medium mount, if you're 5'11" under, then that's the mount that I would recommend for you. This is the mount from the side. They're all designed the same way, it's just a height difference. So that would be the medium mount. Now, let me show you the third mount, which I call the highest mount. Last but not least, mount number 3, which is the highest mount. This mount, whenever I'm driving, half of the screen is obstructed. That's why this mount, it's really designed for anybody who has a yoke steering wheel and then they just want to have that clear view and they want it to be aligned with the trim up here. So that's the only reason why I designed this mount, but also it was highly requested. So again, let me know, what do you all think in the comments down below. All right, so now this is a POV for the lower mount. So this is the medium-sized mount. Now this is the higher mount. All right right, y'all, so that wraps it up for today's video. I've had this car for almost about a week, so I'm gonna go ahead and return it now. Real quick update, so the charger for the Highland is finally ready. I'm working on the video, so I'm gonna be releasing that video next, so stay tuned for that. But let me know, what do you all think, man? So again, making prototypes for these cars are not really easy. I have to spend a lot of money to make prototypes just for you guys. So if I don't get your subscribe or your like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I appreciate you all for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.